No, honestly, sire.
I'm sorry, Sebastian. You know I go to the woods when I feel worried.
Well, here you are just days after graduation and weeks before your coronation as king, and you're wandering through the forest. Lord Pinkleton, fetch him his horse.
Fetch a prince's horse.
I know, Sebastian, I know. It's just, I'm not ready to be king.
Well, the fact remains, sire, that you are going to be king, and very soon, might I add. When your sainted mother and father passed, I promised them I would prepare you for your reign.
But I know, I just don't know who I am yet.
Well, until you do, might I suggest faking it.
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you won't be the last.
To the castle.
To the castle. Still, these questions, they nag me, No, not you, Buttercup. I wonder. Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A jerk who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A dip whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing this song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am. That's who
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, hideous ogres, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friend to gargoyles, dragons!
No, wait, I got it, come on.
Poet, a guy who drinks like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Me, who am I, but the guy I am.
He's our hero, such perfection.
That's very kind of you.
He's the kind of guy that we'd all like to be.
I really appreciate it.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like
Me,
Royal Highness,
who am
Christopher
I?
Rupert,
A far
Slayer of Dragons,
perfect guy.
hideous ogres,
A jerk who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A dip whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am.
He's a prince.
That's who
What a guy, what a
I
guy, what a guy. He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating guy.
What a guy!
You there, impoverished person, fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Well, look at her, she's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Well, give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so that she does not start a revolution and take all of your things.
Be gone with you!
The moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
No, good sirs, this is merely Crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She's gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She's harmless, I can tell. Sebastian, Lord Pinkleton, sheath your swords. You're a good friend of Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend in this world such as you. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on?
Very well, Lord Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
I don't want charity.
Take the coin then as a present, in admiration for a true friend in this world. Buttercup? Oh, right, sorry. I got a lot on my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, Cinderella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
I have a shawl here that, Only has a few holes and smells of cabbages. You can wear it.
No, not necessary. What a handsome man that was, and so kind and generous.
No, that's not a man. That's Prince Topher, the slayer of griffins and giants. He's returned from university and is to be crowned our king.
That man? A world leader. But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. That can't be. Marie, you're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our very own Prince Topher. He's returned to be our ruler. Why, look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him. From the left. Such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things, so you should wear a floppy hat. Oh, here, Marie, please take the coin. Buy yourself something more to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest who are the most kind? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He'll spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the very poor are the most kind, Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You'll forgive me if I just stagger about to mutter. Mutter, 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 mutter.
I will be going alone today to the palace to protest the corruption that riddles our government. Oh, you must come with me.
Cinderella!
That's Madam, Ella's stepmother.
I'll shout to the prince. Oh, he'll have no choice but to listen.
You're the heart.
I have a vision for what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package. Careful! Careful! No one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. Ugh, I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come!
We are here, Mama. We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Cinderella, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters, the real ones.
Hey, Gabrielle, I brought from university a book for you with pictures of how people from other lands live and how they govern. Norway, Italy, and Japan.
I have mentioned these places only in passing. You probably won't put quitting you.
And in 4 days' time, I'd like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir and to ladle.
Ladling? Oh my gosh, I love ladling!
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into this house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I should take this book and burn it.
Why not give the book to dear Ella?
If you don't mind, Jean-Michel, I would very much like to look at your book of how other countries live.
And here, Ella, take it. I shall go my own way and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I've owned something just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
Oh, well, I've just finished it.
Then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the bed must...
Beds are all turned out and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, where did you get this book?
Jean-Michel gave it to me.
So nice that people just give you gifts. Still daddy's little girl? And what's this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
It's rags.
That's all I have to remember him by.
Clean the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forced to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner.
All alone in my own little chair.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, a list of the lords entreating thee.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
Your Majesty, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we have declared your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this request?
Yeah, right. Sorry. What's it for?
Oh, it's quite complicated. Do you really want me to get into it?
Prince Topher, listen.
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
He sounds upset.
Just ignore him. I have this new law which forbids any, well, if you just give me the ring, it would really save the trip.
Okay. But shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? People, they were never upset with Mom and Dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty. I have done my best to run this kingdom in their stead, and I have done my best to raise you in the finest of schools.
Hello? I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
He's just another rabble-rouser, a protester. Ignore him.
I won't give up. If you won't listen, I'll shout this to the town square.
Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
And does that work?
Well, like a dream every time.
But who would be getting married?
You!
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school off in the woods. And attended an all-male university on an island. How could you do that to me?
For this happy day, I'm going to find you a bride.
This is nonsense. How are you going to find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball with dancing. Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. That's a wonderful selection process. If you can't afford a nice gown, you have no business marrying a prince. The whole thing will be in masks, and at the stroke of midnight, you will remove your masks, and I will have found your bride.
This is nonsense. How would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, which we shall answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Pickleton, I want you to tell this to all. An announcement. His Royal Highness Christopher...
Please don't say my full name.
Vladimir, Vladimir, Carl Alexander,
So embarrassing.
Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving up all.
Sebastian, dancing, can we talk about this, please?
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part, don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No, no, no! Tradespeople, tinkers, and fishmongers, listen! I shout to the prince, but he ignores me. If he and Sebastian can take the land of the very poor, then it is only a matter of time before they take from all of us. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball, the prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball.
Hello, I'm talking here. Now is the time to act.
He's giving a ball.
No other time will do.
The prince is giving a ball. A ball.
Now is the time to live. No other time is real.
The prince is giving a ball.
What?
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. His Majesty has this decree. To attend the ball, all one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
The prince is giving a ball. I wish I were a bolder girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were a bolder girl. The prince is giving a ball.
I've wished a lot of things, I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I could, I wish I might, I wish
Christopher Rupert, Slayer of dragons, Destroyer of gargoyles, Sportsman and poet, Herman, Gregory James is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. The prince is giving up all. A royal ball. He's giving up all. The prince is giving up all.
All the fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the dreams in all the world are poppycock and twaddle. The prince is giving a ball.
I can taste my lunch.
Cinderella, when you finish tightening delicate Charlotte's corset, we must move on with Gabrielle's hair. I fear it's beginning to look like a cream puff. Cinderella! 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 It's the most amusing name! She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella. So I call her Cinderella! Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama, you're well versed in the art of ridicule.
Oh, I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Cinderella! Hurry up, get ready, get dressed. You're going to the ball. We're going to find your husband.
Are we?
Ridicule, who caught it?
I did. That's terrible.
Who can that be? And at this hour? Everyone clear out of here and get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte.
Brandy.
Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madam, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be in a white mask. What will be the color of your daughter, Gabrielle?
Why, pink.
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the pink and the white mask shall meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all a part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
When you are perceptive, we shall see each other at the ball. Together we shall make this so.
Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come. Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, just look at you. So beautiful. You too, Charlotte. But really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the pink box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Come, two daughters that count, finish getting ready. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Who is this? It must be good news.
Good evening, madam. Gabrielle, I'm sorry to interrupt your momentous evening, but I thought you might desire to take some wildflowers with you to the ball. I picked them myself.
Thank you, they're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most perfect girl in all the land, I've gathered these myself.
You're not welcome here. Out of my house.
Would you perhaps consider...
Leave! And take your simple pleasures with you.
Madam, don't be mean, that was really nice.
No. There are plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means, Lon, I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love with flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died and I cried. Then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and I got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Charlotte, powder your sister's face.
Oh, I can't see. I'm hungry.
Gabrielle, feed the baby. Cinderella, my clothes. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Are we worthy?
Yes, yes.
To battle, the crown is ours to lose. Posture, posture.
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Invitations.
Let us storm the castle, lovely daughters. This is the night everything changes. Off to the ball. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. I should walk up to the prince, scratch his lip.
Oh, now.
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, will sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time for us, the peasants, the tradespeople, to march up to the prince and show him how things really are.
You should do that. You should march up to the prince and talk to him.
He uses his castle to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing more unlikely is you going to the ball. Oh, why don't you go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing? Noticing that the homes are being stolen away from the people? That's absurd.
Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little
Ball, they're all in fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-faddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie. Are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes. Ball, they're all in fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again? And to tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Oh, exactly, and then to have him fall in love with you.
no one is going to fall in love with me. Why do you come visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in your same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Oh, then be foolish with me. What would you wish for?
Well, an invitation to the ball, I imagine.
Well, right here. There's
What?
one.
But it's torn.
Oh, don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
Well, oh, a beautiful white gown. A white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
On my feet would be the most beautiful gauze grain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly! I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Well, you see this pumpkin?
Yes.
I'd turn it into a golden carriage.
And for horses.
Those white mice trapped in that cage.
Oh, and the fox. Hello. The fox could be the footman. Oh. And the raccoon. The raccoon could be the driver. Oh. Oh, Marie. You are crazy. Why, in order to do that, you'd have to be a fairy godmother. Woman, what are you doing in that beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Well, of course. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one who showed me kindness, generosity, and charity. And now, I just make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's also improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses. Such gold are all in fidelity of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft individuals keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Impossible.
Impossible.
But if you could be an old beggar woman not 5 minutes ago and now are my fairy godmother, then anything's possible, right?
Well, I suppose so.
You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, but you could change it all. You could make it all happen.
Never. I couldn't.
Oh, you're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country pumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses. The gold are all in fidelity of horses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who gown in all the land.
And now, as promised in our laughter, glass slippers.
Now, Cinderella, this magic is very powerful, but it will end at midnight tonight. But now, go to the ball. In the name of every girl who has ever wished to go to the ball in a beautiful dress. In the name of every girl who has ever wished to change the world she lived in. And go with the promise of possibility.
Country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage, and four white mice are easily turned to horses. Such bold are all infinity of courses, but possible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say.
Things are happening every day.
It's possible.
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 Sebastian, honestly,
Only 200 women to go.
to 200? find her.
Madam, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room.
Well, then leave one of your daughters behind.
After her. She is my destiny.
Huh? What? What just happened? Seriously? Why would a fella want a girl like her? A frail and fluffy beauty. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a fuzzy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Why would a fella like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fella ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's.
Her skin might be delicate and soft,
but not any softer than a rose's.
her neck is the wildest ones.
She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella gone crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Footwear is falling from the sky.
It's gone. That carriage, it's taking a shortcut right through the woods. Gentlemen, lanterns, we must find her if it's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
Pretty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity, I'm as pretty, plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting, nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress, help me, I'm starting to. Why would a fella like a girl like her? A girl who isn't dizzy. Why can a fella ever always prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her cheeks are pretty shade pink. What's the matter with a man? Any pinker than a rose. What's the matter with a man? Maybe delicate and soft. What's the matter with a man? But not any softer than a rose is. Her neck is wider than a swan. What's the matter with a man? Only as dainty as a daisy. What's the matter with a man? Only as graceful as a bird. What's the matter with a man? So why is the fella gone crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fella ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? She's the matter with me. What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Your Majesty.
Lord Pinkleton, where is she?
There have been reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
Your Majesty, we have seen the golden carriage.
This I cannot explain. It simply vanished into the mist.
Impossible, I know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. Ten minutes ago, we
dancing in the palace of all places. And her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shined its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
A carriage!
That's it! That's the one! After her!
this house in my carriage, I was quite convinced that my daughter would be queen, and I wouldn't have to come back here to this. And now, well, I'm back here to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madam?
The prince, despite his being well born, raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling. He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
Oh, well, how did Charlotte and Gabrielle take that?
The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. If he keeps this up, I might not want to go out with him.
What was going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull?
And the way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man ever looks at me that way.
If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she would not have appeared at the ball at all.
But can't you imagine how she must have felt? Going to the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot, for my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine, I think. I can imagine it.
I can imagine it. I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so, I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom, and the room itself is floating in the air, when you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating, when you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do know more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can. I think I can picture such a man. He is tall and straight as arms,
And his head
his dark and wavy, his nature with a glance.
he can turn a girl to gravy.
And I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too. The squinting isn't my sinus condition. It's me imagining it.
I am throwing caution to the winds. I'm imagining it as well.
Imagine how that girl must have been feeling when she was dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in hazy heaven tremble above you, while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte, play the pianoforte.
Okay, but it's not gonna be good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a fire night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Disastrous evening is the way the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
It was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is that up close, she was physically unappealing.
To bed, lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella?
Oh, no. It sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all those things happened?
I just supposed it. Imagined it. Had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers?
2.
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just making fun of me because I said the prince was wearing a white gym.
Oh, you didn't say that, and he was. Something's going on here.
You're being absurd. More so than usual. Now I need to finish cleaning up here.
Let me help you with that. Your hands are so rough and calloused from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shook this evening, who danced with the Prince Ella. It was you, wasn't it? How did you even get to the ball? That's impossible. How do you dance in glass shoes?
Ella, wait. Ella? You won't tell the others, will you? Madam and Charlotte?
No, never.
Are you mad at me because I stole the prince from you?
I'll confess something to you. I never loved the prince, nor even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madam hates him.
Well, Madam hating them doesn't narrow the field much. Who is it?
Well, if I promise to keep your secret, can you keep my secret of forbidden love?
I can and I will. Jean-Michel is a good man and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to make the world a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher.
Ella,
if he knew who I really was, he would never want me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
Well, I don't see how.
If Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can. And you will keep mine. We shall have a secret that will make us
co-conspirators,
friends,
sisters.
May we both find our loves
and our lives.
The stars in a hazy heaven trembling above me
danced while he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this
lovely,
lovely night.
Of sunrise, When the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I wake in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes.
We are dancing,
we are dancing,
we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies.
In the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to
Oh, honestly, now, sire, 3 nights in a row you have been searching, and here we are, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you're testing my good nature. As soon as that woman in white ran off, which we all seem to infer implies that she has some sort of police record, the moment that she ran off, you refused to dance with any of the other women.
Sebastian, are there people in my kingdom who are having their homes taken from them?
Oh, if there were, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
Ignore this talk. Where are you hearing it from?
The girl.
She's not one to be trusted. Please let us return to the palace. The work is piling.
No, something isn't right.
As you say, sire. The ring.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, what are you stamping this time?
Oh, nothing to trouble your beautiful mind with. Just
Let me read it.
please, your highness, wait.
I'm reading this now.
Let us return to the palace, so may I draw up some
I'm
coverage.
reading this on my own.
Your Majesty.
That will be all, Sebastian. I will ask you if I need anything further explained. Wait. No. Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How could you do this in my name?
I have been maintaining this lifestyle for you. Without me, you would be out on the street. Would you like that?
I want that girl. The one who talks to me. I want to talk to that girl.
The troublemaker.
We'll have another ball. A banquet. She'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
We're having a banquet tonight and you're inviting everybody in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't forget who you're talking to. No, we are having a banquet tonight and I'm finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she truly thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed, and he has since giving the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land, the prince is throwing a banquet. It is his wish that the women he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's gonna be a ham. Talk it back to me. And of course, I want you to keep an eye on what women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight. Invitation only.
A banquet tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
Dopey and dreamy-eyed, can't find his lady, hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving a banquet.
A banquet. Why does the prince do this? It seems cruelty beyond measure. 2 significant social events in 1 week. Now granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves, that was it. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell Madam you have the gloves yet. Yes, I know she's going to be abusive later, but trust me, this is going to be worth it. I'm going to tell Madam that I am sick.
Oh, well, would you like some?
No, Ella, I'm kidding. Just like when Charlotte pretended she was sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I am going to be sick just as they're leaving for the banquet. They will go without me. Then I will change back into my regular clothes and meet with my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go to the soup kitchen.
The soup kitchen?
I get to ladle! And you know what will happen to this beautiful gown and this invitation? I'll hold them to you. You'll go in my stead. And you and the prince will fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. The way my mind works.
Cinderella, I can't find my gloves.
And don't worry about Madame. She doesn't notice anything that is not herself.
Your gloves are right here, madam.
Why did you not tell me you had my gloves, foolish girl? Charlotte, make haste, child. And those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns.
To the carriage, daughters.
Oh, never! My stomach! I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
No, this cannot prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
No, go without me. Let Charlotte become the queen.
I think I can make that work.
Then I shall do this battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch this physician. If Gabrielle feels better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, you must feel better. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you.
Out of the dress! To the carriage.
Wait, I'll go change and you knock on that door.
It knocks back!
Then open it.
Hello, Ella!
Oh, hello, Jean-Michel.
Sick of hiding out there in the shadows like, well, a fearful person.
Oh, would you rather go see Madam?
Hiding is nice.
And how are you this evening?
I'm going out with Gabrielle tonight, and I'm wound up like a tick. First, we shall go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he may have. Then, we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then, we shall march to the palace and I shall speak with the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That'll even speak to me.
Well, Ella might be a help. You know she did talk to the prince.
What? Ella talked to the prince?
Yeah, she even danced with him.
The world is upside down. But don't you know what this means? If Ella talked to the prince, then he'll be more willing to listen to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. I ought to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend!
I can be your boyfriend. Whoa, left turn. What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
Well, I like the man that wants to change the world. But I love the man that brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You said yourself optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes. Yes! Am I your boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes!
So that's how it is. My own daughter, my flesh and blood, deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had made plans for you, Gabrielle. I had made a life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude?
I wasn't ready for ball. How do I look?
And you think you can go to court? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. He's been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. You think you can wear a beautiful gown? You think this is acceptable? You should be in rags. Worn out rags. That is all you deserve.
Mother, please stop!
You are no longer with your mother, Gabrielle. Out of my house. To the devil with you. I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
Hurry, you're going to be late for the banquet.
No, don't you see? Everything's ruined.
No, the prince needs you. He wants you.
But I can't.
Why do you think he's having this second event tonight? It's to try to find you.
Every time I try to take a step forward, Madam pushes me back. The prince would never love me. He knew who I really was. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Otherwise, how would you know the dream is yours?
My life.
Exactly, it's your life. Beyond the voice that keeps insisting on, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone playing the music in you. Now you're living, you know what. Now there's nothing you won't try. Climb a mountain, climb the sky, make a wish come true. There is music in you.
But I can't go to the ball. All my clothing is in tatters. It's all I have.
Tatters and rags. Yes. Perhaps what we need is more tatters, more rags.
But
Tatters that matters in bags make the new from old. Tatters that matter in bags turn them into gold. Now, please be
not at midnight. Is there anything else?
Well, the glass slippers were already on your feet. And, oh yes, this book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. And now you can be whatever you want to be. And this is a song you will sing your whole life through. Over the mountain, like the sky, lead the wind, for true.
I believe all the guests have arrived.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but hurry along. This party is a pack of gossips.
Prince Topher!
You're here!
I'm sorry I'm late.
I knew if I threw a banquet you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran away before.
And you're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really throw this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
Really? And the thing about me being more beautiful than you remembered, that's true too?
Yes, of course.
Wow, what do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about what you said about the people having their homes taken from them. The court, they tell me to ignore such talk, but...
But you know that if you're to be a good king, you're going to have to start paying attention to things that others tell you to ignore.
Yes, and I want to meet all of my people. Not just the ones that Sebastian allowed me to meet. It's just, I don't know how, it's impossible.
That is going to be far more possible than you could have ever imagined. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle, they're coming here right now with some of your people to talk to you.
To talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say they are, then won't they be angry with me?
I think if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a person that just wants to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be who you are. They'll see the man that I see. They're coming.
Wait. What's your name?
Just trust me, for I'm your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't. I won't even ask about the gold dress.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, yes. Jean-Michel is a good man with lots of wonderful ideas.
No, it's nice to meet you.
And this is Gabrielle, my sister. Oh, and this is Yvonne and her baby.
I see the resemblance.
And this is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Okay. I'm holding a baby?
You can talk to him like a real person.
Oh, Prince Topher. Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
We, the people, have had their homes taken from them. I know I've said this before, but now I know what it is to have someone you love lose their home. Well, we need your help. We need to have our voices heard. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, and I do know how it feels to be overlooked. Trust me, I really want to help you, it's just, I don't know how.
Fal-de-ral and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-fumble. All the dreams in all the world go whoops, and out they tumble.
Of course. It's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look. Chapter 2.
Of course! Chapter 2!
Chapter 2? I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2! People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher, our future king.
Your Highness, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
You said that nobody needed our help. What do you call them then?
Well, from their attire, I assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
Yes, all should be seen and heard. That's a very good idea.
What's this?
Now there's a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, we shall all vote on a new job position I'll create called Prime Minister. Someone who counsels me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I'm unworthy.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
Let the people decide how things are and how things could be. And all people, rich and poor, only get 1 vote.
One person, one vote. Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month I give you an election.
What a guy! He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating.
Oh, right. Now everybody, rich and poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
You did it. I knew you could.
I did do it, and I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the king I can be. Just, fair, and kind-hearted. I found myself. You've shown me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself. So sure of everything.
I feel I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can.
With you, I can. There's only one question I don't have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you? Man too perfect to be really true.
To the banquet.
What time is it?
Well, only midnight. Why?
Midnight. I have to go.
But why?
I don't want to go, but I must.
How can you leave me? Why do you leave?
If you knew who I really was, you would never want me.
Please, don't go.
I have to.
Guards! Somebody! Anybody help! Wait! Some guards, help me! Stop her! Wait!
And all is well. A great day in the kingdom. In 1 month will be our first free election for Prime Minister of the land. The candidates are Jean-Michel and our very own Lord Protector Sebastian. But tonight, all women, come to the palace and try on the glass slipper. Whoever fits it shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I've ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 for local weather and sports. Hear ye, the prince intends to search until he finds the girl who fits the bill. Well, not the bill, the shoe, I mean the shoe to fit the queen.
So it can only fit one person, that's why she left it.
It doesn't look good. The shoe does not fit. The shoe does not fit.
Now, when you try on the slipper, make eye contact with His Highness. For the sake of our family, you shall try it on
The shoe does not fit.
First? Don't you mean only? No one's seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago. You got rid of Gabrielle because she's seeing that guy who might be our prime minister. Wow, good call there.
I don't know what is going on in this world. Everything that I once felt was true and holy is trash. And everything that I once meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Me again. Hey.
Gabrielle, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've just decided, if I become Prime Minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Wow, the stakes are really piling up.
It does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is she the last eligible lady in this kingdom?
She appears to be, yes.
She can't be.
I told you she wouldn't come. Now might we end this charade?
Has everyone truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything in your life has led you to this moment. And now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-doodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
By all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we're seeing each other for the first time right now.
My kingdom. And you who gave me water that day I was thirsty. Please don't leave me again. I don't think I can bear it.
It was you? We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. I know it is beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I'm not worthy.
Madam, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I now say to you the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours community service.
You're so amazing. Do you think that maybe I could learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name that I once hated, but starting from now I'll keep. So that anytime anybody thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much, I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, is marriage still on the table?
Yeah, of course. Yes, oh my yes. You have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? How about, Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince, I will marry you. In the arms of my love.
In the arms of my love, I'm flying o'er meadow and glen, and I like it so well. That for all I can tell, and I like it so well. That for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and don't believe what sensible people